Hey, what's going on, guys? Sean Singh here again with another awesome tutorial. In this video, we're going to be working on the Iron Man helmet made out of craft foam. It's flexible, not stretchable, and it's durable and lightweight. You guys going to dig this one. I know a lot of y'all been waiting for this build for a long time, so I was quite intimidated by it. There's so much patterns involved. Man, I almost didn't want to do it, but you know what? It's just cosplay, bro. Just do it. You know what I'm saying? Here are some peppercorn files that I modified to work with foam, and then I use this projector which is hanging off my wall down 90 degrees, which is aimed at my table to some foam. This method will eliminate the need of printing it out on paper and then tracing it on foam. So now I've got all my patterns traced onto some 5mm craft foam, and here it is with it all cut out. It's like a big old puzzle. I'm starting off with the faceplate, so if this one fits, then the rest of the helmet should fit, because you don't want to go all the way through and then build a helmet that's like 10 times the size of your head, which I did twice. I had to redo it several times actually. And your top piece of your faceplate should look something like this, and then you want to assemble the bottom half of the faceplate and then glue them together, and it should look something like that. It looks pretty flat at the moment, but trust me, it's gonna look good. Now I'm going to assemble the top half of the helmet. Notice I left the slots there. This is for the mechanics for the faceplate, which I'm not going to do on this build. We're just going to glue the faceplate directly onto the helmet. As you can see here, I started from the center out, so trying to figure out what it is I'm doing, because I'm very confused at this moment. Kind of like a puzzle when you piece everything together. You don't know what goes where, but once everything gets together, then you kind of sort of see where it's going. So far so groovy. Now I'm going to assemble the bottom piece of the helmet that kind of connects to the ear, and it's going to look like some headphones, like some Dre Beat headphones without the speakers, something like that. I went and added the mouthpiece to the rest of the helmet. It looked like it's part of the faceplate, so I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I'm adding some extra foam to the headphones so I can add a little bit of thickness to it. This gives me some additional foam to glue the pieces together so I can stagger them just like that. And once you get them all glued together, it should look something like awesome, like that, kinda. Now I'm gluing the earpieces together. At this point, I think I know what I'm doing, but once I have it all glued in there, I realized that I was doing it all wrong. But I went with it. I didn't care. I'm not a perfectionist. It's just cosplay, bro. Here it is with it almost complete. I went and filled in all the gaps. I added a couple of coats of Mod Podge to seal it, and then I'm painting it red. Before I paint the faceplate gold, I'm going to use some gray paint. This will act as a good base coat. Gold will not cover the red since the red is such a dominating color. Now that your gray base coat is dry, you can go back over it and paint it with a couple coat of gold paint. Here it is with some overspraying and some weathering around the edges and the corners and the crevices. I put some mesh around the eyes, test fitting it. Now I will put some electronics and some lightings into this eventually, maybe. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope y'all learned something. The template for this helmet is going to be on my Facebook under Cosplay Template. If you follow me on Instagram, then I made this like a month ago, and I'm just now getting around to producing the video, so make sure you guys follow me on Instagram. I want to give a video shout out to Instagram user by Daisy Vader. He's been showing me a lot of his progress builds, so I figured that deserved a shout out. I also want to give a shout out to Ashton West, and a YouTube shout out to Zach Harp. They asked for a shout out, so here's your shout out. Anyways, follow me on Instagram, like me on Facebook, and subscribe to this channel. And yeah, I got some more interesting builds coming up. I'll be working on the costumes, the Iron Man and War Machine. I also have Captain America body armor that I've been working on. And yeah, I got some pretty cool builds. And thanks for watching.